Okay, so for week 5, spring 2022 anime, the shows continue. Did anyone ask for a beach episode? Because we got a bunch of them this week. And yeah, a lot of cute moments. Romance continues. Some good action and music as well. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's start off with Spy Family. Yeah, the anime's like being cute as ever. It's continuing the story where Anya finally attends the school. So yeah, we meet a lot of new characters. Anya here, she's like pretty cute. She gets her school uniform. She goes shopping with Yor, and then they kind of like show off. The thing is, like, you're a target to get kidnapped if you attend the school. So while Anya's with Yor, she actually gets kidnapped. Yor rescues her, fucks up the kidnappers, so there's like a cool action scene there. And then after that, Yor actually teaches Anya how to defend herself, so she's training with Anya, so Anya knows how to like throw punches, which comes in useful later in the episode. After that, we meet a lot of new characters inside the school. So the main dude is Deaimon, and he's kind of the son of the dude that Lloyd has to like, I don't know, do something for world peace. So yeah, Anya has to befriend him. The thing is, Anya doesn't really fuck with anyone in this school. And yeah, it's pretty funny. We meet this girl, Becky, that's also trying to be friends with Anya. And then after that, Damien tries bullying Anya. Anya, like, kind of smiles at him. Like, don't let the bullies get to you. Just, like, pretend they don't exist. The thing is, Damien, like, just, like, keeps, like, putting on the insults. So she actually punches him in the face. Very funny scene, and yeah, very memeable. So yeah, Anya just like throws the haymaker on Damien. He gets knocked out, and then he starts crying. And then things Anya gets in trouble the first day of school, so she kind of gets -1 point. There's like a point ranking system here to become a scholar, and she's already starting at -1. So it's like a big long journey. It's already starting off as a disaster, but yeah, really funny. The story continues and now it's progressing. We finally get introduced to the school setting, so there's gonna be a lot of more crazy things happening. So yeah, I'm definitely excited. And Anya is definitely as cute as ever. And now for Kaguya-sama, season 3, episode 6. So here we get some cool scenes. One is the parent-teacher conference. So yeah, if you're about to graduate, there's kind of talking to you about career plans. If you're gonna go to university, if you're gonna study abroad, if you're not gonna like go to higher education, what are you gonna do? So we see Chika, she wants to become like the prime minister or something. And then yeah, we see Kaguya actually. So yeah, her parents aren't there. They don't really care about her. So yeah, she's like lonely again. And then we see her hanging out with Hayasaka. The thing is, Hayasaka's mom comes in because she's like a stand-in for Kaguya's mom. And then yeah, we finally see a new character. She has like a similar personality with Hayasaka. She likes to troll people, and then yeah, she's like really cute. We see Miyuki's dad come in as Kaguya's dad. So yeah, they both kind of like are really funny. And then yeah, they just like talk about their futures. So yeah, in the parent-teacher conference, we see Kaguya. She doesn't really have any goals because her goals are set by her parents. So she's gonna do like whatever they tell her to do. And then after that, we see Miyuki. He actually wants to study abroad, so to go to Stanford, which is kind of an issue because then you can't have a relationship if you're in America, bro. So the principal actually recommends that, okay, if you're studying abroad, you should like kind of do everything now so you have no regrets. So yeah, hanging out with people, going on dates, like making a relationship, like you got to do that now while you're still in high school. So yeah, Miyuki kind of like takes that as like an initiative to ask out Kaguya on a date. So he kind of like invites Kaguya to this like event on this other school. And then she kind of like declines because she was being all smug. But then she realizes last minute that he was inviting her on a date. So she kind of like just like gets devastated. She goes home and starts crying because yeah, she turned down Miyuki on a date. And then he's not gonna ask her out ever again because she just rejected him. So she like tries to fix her mistake the next day by trying to like re-invite him. Thing is, she does it really badly, so he doesn't really understand what she's asking, and then he's like, oh, does she want me to go by myself? So and they both kind of want to ask each other out on a date, but they just like need one final push to like get them to say the correct words. And then after that, like no one goes to help them. Ishigami makes fun of like people that go on dates. Kind of like insults people that like, ask each other out. And then Chika's also there, so yeah, none of them are really helping. So yeah, it's really funny. And at the end, we see Ishigami and the president go on the date together. And then they had a fun time. So yeah, it's like bros hanging out together. But it's kind of sad seeing Kaguya and Miyuki so close. And then they're kind of like, they're running out of time, so they gotta do this eventually. After that, we get a final scene where Miyuki kind of loses his self-confidence as a man. So he asks Ino and Chika how they see him as a man. and they both kind of insult him. They're like, okay, you're not my type, you're kind of like useless. So they both like take turns shitting on him. The thing is, like, Chika actually like sees that the president's kind of his type because he like works hard to improve himself. But yeah, anyway, Miyuki just loses a lot of self-confidence. Which was pretty funny, but at the end he gets it back. So that's it for Kaguya. The story is like kind of like escalating a little bit, where they're like running out of time to actually ask each other out. So maybe they'll pull the trigger really soon. We'll have to see. Alright, so for Aharen-san wa Hakarenai, episode 7. Another funny episode, just like, random funny school moments. So first off, Aharen, she forgets her lunch, and then it's really bad because she needs energy to like survive, even though she's so tiny. So yeah, she goes to the school store to buy lunch. The thing is, it's like a big mob. You can never like try to get things because people are just pushing each other. Aharen's so tiny that she can't really do anything. She can't also like no one can hear her. So then they kind of go crowd surfing. Raido and Aharen try to like get some food. Thing is, the lunch is all sold out, so there's only the melon bread. The thing is, it's fine because Aharen's dog comes in, the big dog, and he kind of delivers her lunch. So yeah, it's all good. After that, they play some cards. The thing is, Raido like hard loses every game, so yeah, rest in peace to him. He's always losing. He's looking like the Suns in Game 7 out here. And then after that, we go to art class, so they're like working on like making clay sculptures. And then Aharen makes a real life-size doll of her, which is not creepy at all. And then she gives it to Raido. It's so realistic, and he adds it to his collection. So we just see Raido sleeping with all the kind of like the crane game toys, and Aharen just like staring at him. So yeah, my dude's just collecting all these things. Really funny. And yeah, another solid episode, very wholesome and cute and just like wild at the same time. Alright, so for Summertime Render, episode 5. So this episode was so wild, a lot of shit popped off, so that was kind of cool. Basically, all we have to know is that we meet the final boss, who's like this big shadow, and then like he has a mother who's like this like red shadow like priestess girl, and she kind of has like this eye, and we see one of Shinpei's eyeballs is actually belongs to her. So the way that makes sense, like that's how he's getting his like time travel powers. He has her eye for some reason. So yeah, that was interesting. After that, we meet some other things. So we meet like the waifu with the shotgun and like the black tank top and the glasses. So yeah, she has such a hot design, and then she kind of like starts like helping him. So yeah, her name is Nagumo. And then he's like out here investigating. She apparently like tries to save him. And then yeah, she probably plays an important part. We don't know too much because like after they meet each other, we see like this is like whole gathering of shadows on top of like the shrine. And then yeah, the festival, just like everyone died. Everyone got murdered. And now everyone is kind of getting absorbed into the shadow until there's no one left. But then the girl with the shotgun shoots Shinpei, so he like resets time. He goes back. And then, yeah, so it's just like kind of a race to like kind of save everyone before they get swallowed by shadows during the festival. So it's not really a bad thing because, we have unlimited time travel powers, so we can keep resetting again and again. But no, it's not that broken because as you reset a few times, your respawn point like progressively increases. So back then he was on the boat and now he's on the docks. So as like he keeps dying, his reset point is going to keep getting further and further ahead. So he does have like a limited amount of time to actually do this. And the thing is, the festival is in 3 days, so that's like his limit, 3 days. After that, he has to kind of like save everyone. So yeah, that's cool. I like the explanation, time travel powers. The final boss just like instantly got revealed to us, so I thought that was like funny. But only time will tell what's going to happen in this anime and see like how things are going to progress. Alright, and now for The Rising of Shield Hero, Season 2, Episode 6. So I kind of like this episode. It was pretty good compared to like the entire season of Shield Hero because yeah, overall it's been a pretty weak season. A lot of just like generic anime fantasy things, and like none of the characters really matter. Stories like whatever. But yeah, here we kind of fight the villain. We see like the 3 other cardinal heroes are being useless because they got captured randomly. And the kind of evil dude with the white hair is like sapping their powers. I get it, these guys are useless, but they're like actively destroying the world by just existing. So I feel like, it's just like so annoying to deal with. After that, we kind of learn how to defeat the turtle. You gotta like stab its heart and its head at the same time. At first we thought it was just his heart, but no, it's his heart and head at the exact same time. So how do they do this? So Fitoria comes in, so she actually shows up and tries fighting the turtle. So she's gonna cut his head off, and then the main squad inside is gonna cut the heart. So yeah, they try fighting the dude inside of the turtle, but then he has like gravity powers, so he kind of like forces everyone down. Thing is, Rishia, she kind of unlocked her inner potential. So we know she had like some secret power, like she has like some energy control. So she actually fights the gravity powers, and she like stands up and tries fighting the kind of like big boss. So it's kind of a cool ending to her story where, we met her throughout the season. She was like kind of like trying to be helpful, but she was also really anxious and weak at times. So now she's like, getting stronger. So her character development arc I thought was like, pretty decent. But yeah, overall the season is mid. I don't really recommend it too much, but I do like watching the characters grow. So yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen as they kind of like finish up this whole turtle arc. Okay, so for Birdie Wing, Golf Girl Story episode 6. So damn, bro, this golf story is like wild. Like the mafia's getting involved. There's like land development. It's like a whole Yakuza plotline. But yeah, over here we kind of like learn some things. So basically, Eve's kind of like neighborhood, the slums, they're kind of tearing it down to build a casino. And we realized that the Golf Underground game that Eve played for like this real estate contract, it was for like this casino. So she was actively taking part in destroying her neighborhood. And yeah, she's living with a bunch of immigrants, so they really don't have anywhere to go. So yeah, she's kind of scared. The thing is, like, she doesn't want to work for the mafia because, like, they'll give her housing and stuff, but she's just gonna be like tied in there her whole life, so she's not gonna like get involved with them. She actually does the opposite, where she kind of works with the snake lady to go against the mafia and have like a underground golf thing. Kind of wild. It's like this plotline is crazy. We see like there's like two mob battles where they kind of like shoot each other and attack each other. Like there's a lot of corruption and everything. So yeah, Eve's story is like pretty wild. Like compared to Aoi, who's just like playing competitive golf and just like being like a rich girl. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. So Eve starts training for this like golf tournament. We see her like kind of working out and everything with the snake lady. After that, we see like a bit of Eve's backstory where like her kind of dad or parental figure taught her how to play golf at a young age, and then it was like brutal training. Thing is, like, she was caught in a fire once, and then she has amnesia now, where she got adopted by like her friends. And now like she knows her name. Her name is like Evangeline, and she knows how to play golf, but that's like pretty much all she knows. So yeah, it's like right now it's Eve versus the mafia. It's like the white-haired lady that Eve was working for. So they're gonna go one-on-one on golf, and then their lives are on the line. So Eve definitely cannot lose this, but it's probably gonna be like a hard match. And I guess this is all to like save her home. She doesn't want it to be like torn down. So yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen. It's like pretty wild. But I'm really loving this story, the sports waifus, and like the whole underground mafia thing. It's so crazy. All right, now for Machikado Mazoku, episode 6, season 2. So yeah, here we see Shamiko's in her memory with Momo's sister. She's kind of talking to her. So we realized that Momo's sister, she puts a core inside Shamiko when she was really young, and that kind of like saved her life because Shamiko was like kind of dying, losing power. So then Momo's sister is living inside Shamiko basically. And the only way to get her out is to have Shamiko become really strong so she doesn't need the power of the core anymore. So Shamiko has a new mission, just like get stronger, which was she was already trying to do that, but it's like going slow. After that, Momo enters Shamiko's memory to try to rescue her, and she turns dark because she needed to be dark to like, have the power to enter people's dreams. So then yeah, after they get rescued, Momo gets shot with like this friendship bullet from Mikan to undo the darkness, which is pretty funny. After that, Momo, she kind of like has closure because she knows where her sister is now. And I guess like her goal now is to make Shamiko happy, and then Momo like makes a smile. Yeah, funny episode, it's cute, the Yuri goes hard. I cannot complain at all. Alright, now for your boy Koumei, episode 7. Pretty decent episode. They're kind of working on getting more likes, so you need 100k likes on one Instagram post. So they kind of like go to this concert. The thing is, they're gonna do it last minute, so they're gonna do it on the last week. That's their plan. Right now, Koumei tries to get them to work on their confidence. So yeah, the rapper dude, he wants him to have a rap battle, and he wants Eiko to work on her own song. So yeah, they're both doing that. Eiko actually like she talks to the recording dude. And then he's like, oh, don't come back until you can use your own voice. So I guess she like kind of copies people's voices. She doesn't like have her own type of style, maybe. I guess that's what he's getting at. So I guess she like loses confidence and she has to go around trying to like, understand how to like sing better, I guess. And then she like kind of works with a street performer on the corner. And then she plays the guitar while listening to her sing. So I guess we meet a new character, this hot street performer waifu. So we just see like characters improving. We see Koumei just like being perfect as ever, such a cool character. And then yeah, everyone else just like, doing their thing. Now for Love After World Domination, episode 6. A pretty hot episode. There was a beach episode here where Udo and Desumi go on a date. But then before that, Desumi is next in line for warrior surgery. So she got a promotion, but she has to get like fused with the monster. So she doesn't want to do it because she has to get fused with the gorilla and she doesn't want to like, change her looks. So then Fudo kind of helps her out, and then he says, "Do what you want to do. You keep like trying to sacrifice for other people. What do you want?" And then yeah, she doesn't want to turn into a monster, so she declines. And then everyone's like, "Oh shit, you think you're strong enough that you don't need to turn into a monster? Wow, that's so cool." So yeah, they kind of praise Decime on her strength, and then they kind of continue the story. So that was like pretty funny. After that, yeah, the beach date happened. So yeah, a lot of funny stuff on the beach. Decime wearing her hot swimsuit, hanging out. So they don't really know that she's like the Reaper princess. So she actually hangs out with the main squad. And then yeah, just like a cute date episode. The thing is, we see like progressively more people from the group are realizing that Decime is the Reaper princess. So yeah, I think the Green Ranger now, he actually like sees a picture. So yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen. If more people know that they're going out, some like real shit could actually go down. And after Shikimori-san, it's not a cutie, episode 6. Standard episode, it's a festival episode, so we see them wearing yukatas, Shikimori helping doing some carnival games. So yeah, the main character he's like really bad at like shooting the things. So Shikimori like goes American Sniper, shoots all the prizes, wins him this like stuffed animal dog. And yeah, she looks really cool. Thing is, as they like keep walking, the fireworks show up, but her feet, she gets blisters. So you kind of like carries her, and then they kind of go up the shrine together. We see you just like being tired, but yeah, he's like picking her up, and then it's like cute. He gives her a piggyback ride as they like watch the fireworks. The thing is, like as they go back down the shrine, Yu trips, and bro, he was about to die. He was about to like fall down and kill Shikimori with him. Until Yu's dad comes in to help him, so he like kind of picks them up. So he kind of like catches them on his back while they're about to fall, and I realized that they were watching them the whole time. So yeah, I mean it was nice and wholesome, but yo, bro, you almost died. That was crazy. And to wrap it up with Deaimon, episode 6. So it's a cute episode. Some sad stuff happened as well. So first there was the sports festival thing. Itsuka, she kind of like has no parents, so she's always avoiding the sports festival, and then like her like caretakers are really old, so she doesn't want to like bring them there. The thing is, they like actually bring it up with her. They're excited. So we see like the main character Nagamu. He wants to be like her stand-in dad. So then yeah, we see Itsuka gets a little shy, but then now like she's happy because she gets to participate in the festival. Yeah, they do things. They start running, going around together. They win all the competitions while Nagamu's cheering her on. So that's cool. And then yeah, just like a wholesome school festival hangout. After that, though, some real shit happens. We see Itsuka's mom. So she actually exists. So Itsuka's dad abandoned her, but her mom's still here. And then she apparently lives in France. So yeah, they separated. The thing is, she was like looking for Itsuka. So yeah, she actually finally found her by hiring some detectives, and she wants to take custody of her. Which is fine, it's kind of sad, but this is your real mom. She looks like actual like good person. She actually likes her life here in Japan, so she doesn't really want to go. And then we like see that the mom realizes this. So yeah, it's really weird because like I feel like damn, you wouldn't do this, but yeah, the mom entrusts Itsuka to the people in the dessert shop. So I guess that's it. There was some random emotional feels over there where like we thought Itsuka would leave, but she doesn't. So I guess there really wasn't a point to this, just to like introduce Itsuka's mom. So maybe she'll play a part in the future, but at least we know she exists. And then the main thing is Itsuka's dad, because our favorite short girl with daddy issues keeps struggling, but yeah, just like things are looking up for her. So yeah, a lot of good feels in this episode. And that seems to be it for this week. Please let me know what your favorite anime this week was. But yeah, just like another solid week. Spy Family again hitting hard. Kaguya-sama's amazing. And yeah, a lot of other cool stories. So please let me know what your favorite anime this week was.